Welcome students. We are still on series and sequence. Today we are going to do Wassce 2018 theory question number 2. The first three terms of an arithmetic progression are x plus 1, 4x minus 2, and 6x minus 3 respectively. If the last term is 18, find the A. Value of x, B. The sum of the terms of the progression. So students, let's see how we can find the value of x. So these are the terms we have here: x plus 1, we have 4x minus 2, then we have 6x minus 3, then up to the last term, which is 18, and 18 is the last term. So the question says we should find the value of x. So here under AP, the common differences, which is D, which is equal to UN minus 1. So this means that U2 minus U1 must be the same as U3 minus U2. So the common differences between the first two terms must be the same as between the second term and the third term. Okay, so this means that 4x minus 2 minus x plus 1 is equal to 6x minus 3 or minus 4x minus 2. Okay, let's expand. So we have 4x minus 2 minus x minus 1, and it's equal to 6x minus 3 minus 4x, then plus 2, because this and this will make it plus 2. So 4x minus x will give us 3x. Then we have this one minus 3, and it's equal to 2x, then minus 1. So let's group item. So we have 3x minus 2x equal to negative 1 plus 3. So we have x to be equal to 2. So the I part, therefore x is equal to 2. So the question says we should find the I says we should find the sum of the sequence. So first of all, we need to know the terms, and there is the terms are U1. The U1 is equal to x plus 1. So implies x is equal to 2. So we have it to 2 plus 1 giving us 3, and U2, the U2 is 4x minus 2, and U3 is 6x minus 3. This implies that this one is going to be 4 times 2 minus 2. So 4 times 2 will give us 8, minus 2 will give us 6, and this one, so it's going to be 6 times 2 minus 3. So 6 times 2 will give us 12, minus 3 will give us 9. So therefore the first three terms are going to be 3, 6, 9, up to 18. And because 18 is the last term. So here let's find the common differences. So the common difference is going to be 6 minus 3, which is equal to 3, and we have the last term. So the last term is equal to a plus bracket of n minus 1. We want to find the number of terms whereby we know the last term L to be 18. That is the last term. We want to find the number of series or the number of terms. So it's going to be 18 equal, the first term of the series is 3. This is the first term, 3. Then we have here n minus 1, and the common difference is what? It's also 3. So we have 18 equal 3 plus 3n minus 3. So we have 3n equal, so this and this will cancel, equal to 18. So we are solving for n. So we divide both sides by a coefficient of n, which is 3. So here by 3. So this 3 will cancel this 3. 3 goes here 1, it goes here 6. So we have n to be equal to 6. So meaning the series we have 6 terms. We have 6 terms. Okay, so the question says we should find the sum of the series. We should find the sum of the series. So II sum, whereby we use xn to represent, is equal to because we know the last term is going to be n over 2, then bracket of 2a plus n minus 1 or d times d, or we can use this one, xn equal n over 2 then bracket of a plus the last term. So whatever we use, we come out with the same answer, but we are going to use this one to solve it so that we come out with it very simple. So the sum of the series, we have 6 terms, so meaning n is what, 6, and we have here divided by 2, and the first term was what, 3, and what was the last term? The last term was 18. So we have here x6 being equal to, we have 3 times, here will give us 3 plus 18 will give us 21. So we have x6 to be equal to, so 3 times 21 will give us 63. Okay, so that is the sum of the series. So therefore the sum of the series, the sum of the sequence is 63. Okay, welcome students. We are still on sequence. Today we are going to tackle Wassce Private 2018 objective question number 7, and this is the question: if the sequence x 4 16 y is in geometric progression GP, find the ratio of x is to y. So here let's see the value of x and y. So this is the sequence. We have x here, then we have 4 here, we have 16, then we have y. So we don't know the value of x here, and we don't know the value of y here. So x and y here we don't know. So if only we know the values, we just find the ratio of them. So because this one is GP, it means that their common ratio will be equal. So let's find the common ratio. So the common ratio of these two terms is going to be 4 over x, and the same thing, the common ratio between 4 and 16 will also going to be 16 over 4, whereby we get it to be 4. So let's assume that there is a common ratio 1, there is a common ratio 2, and let's find the common ratio between 16 and y. So let's assume that R3 is going to be y over 16. So here, because it is GP, it means that their common ratios are equal, meaning R1 is equal to R2. So this means that 4 over x will be equal to 4. So here we look for x. What are we going to do? We multiply through by x. So we are going to get 4 equal 4x. Because we are solving for x, we divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 4, and also here by 4. So this 4 will cancel this 4. 4 goes here 1, it goes here 1. So we have 1 equal x. So therefore x is equal to 1. And now we have the y, x to be equal to 1. Let's solve for the y. So the same thing, the common ratio of the second is equal to the common ratio of the third. So meaning the R2, we got it to be what? 4. We got the R2 to be 4. That is what we have here. So meaning 4 is equal to y over 16. So here we multiply through by 16. So we got y to be equal to 4 times 16. Then we got a y to be equal to 64. We got a y to be equal to 64. So now the question says we should find the ratio of x is to y, and we got x to be what? 1. So it's going to be 1 is to the y, we got it to be what? 64. So therefore this will be the answer for it. 1 is to 64. The ratio of x is to y. That is how it's going to be. Bye student, meet you once again. Welcome student. We are still on sequence and series. Today we are going to tackle Wassce June 2018 objective question number 35. Find the nth term of geometric progression GP. and there is a term 1 over 2, 1 over 4, 1 over 8. So the sequence is 1 over 2, 1 over 4, 1 over 8, and so on up to the n term. So this is what we are looking for. So here, let's find the common ratio. The common ratio is going to be 1 over 4 divided by 1 over 2. So we have it to be 1 over 4 times 2 over 1, whereby this one will go here 1, it will go here 2. So we have it to be the common ratio to be 1 over 2, and the first term also going to be 1 over 2, because this is the first term. This is the first term. So n term of GP, which is UN, is going to be first term times the common ratio exponent n minus 1. N minus 1. Okay, so we have UN, that is what you are looking for. And what is the first term? The first term is 1 over 2. So 1 over 2 times the common ratio. The common ratio here, which is 1 over 2 or exponent by n minus 1. So you have UN equal 1 over 2 times 1 over 2 exponent by negative 1 times 1 over 2 exponent by n. Exponent by n. So you have UN equal 1 over 2 times, so here, because the exponent of this one is negative, we will do something to make it positive by finding the reciprocal of the number we have here. So it's going to be 2 over 1 or exponent by positive 1, then times 1 over 2 exponent by n. So still n is equal to UN is equal to 1 over 2 times 2, then times 1 over 2 or exponent by n. So with this one, the 2 here will cancel the 2 here. So you have UN equal 1 times bracket of 1 over 2 exponent by n. Exponent by n. So we have UN equal 1 over 2 exponent by n. Therefore, the n term is 1 over 2 exponent by n. So this will be the n term of the sequence. By student, that is how you go through to find the n term.